Okay, pretty challenging maths question for you today. This is still biology though. So how do we think about our mitotic index in the context of a maths question? We're talking about cell division at the moment. I've done loads of videos where I'm breaking down independent assortment, crossing over, autosomal linkage, the steps of meiosis, etc, etc, etc. Now we're talking about mitotic index. If you want to have more content like this, if you want to feel super confident for your A-level exams, you've got to sign up to our courses. They are £10 for just 10 days at the moment. That's £1 a day. That's like nothing. Go check them out, link in my bio. So the question says, students measured the length of time a cell spent in mitosis was 11 hours. Using the information, calculate the total length of the cell cycle. Give your answer to the nearest whole day. Now, I bet most students will forget one little thing at the end. So how do we use this information initially? Well, as soon as I see something like this, I'm going to be thinking mitotic index. So the first thing I do is I write down my equation for mitotic index. My mitotic index is equal to the number of cells in mitosis divided by the total number of cells. So how many cells are in mitosis? Well, I'm going to add up these 4 stages and we get 83 cells. How many are there in total? Add on the amount in interphase and we get 340. So our mitotic index then we calculate to be 0.244. How do I then use my mitotic index to calculate the total length of the cell cycle? Well, the mitotic index is what proportion of the cells are actively dividing. And the proportion of cells that are actively dividing is going to be proportional to the length of time in the cell cycle, the length of time for mitosis. So our time for mitosis is equal to our total time multiplied by our mitotic index. So I can now plug in some values. Well, I know that the time for mitosis is 11 hours. My total time, I don't know. That's what I'm trying to work out. And our time for our mitotic index is 0.244. Rearrange and solve for our total time, and we get 45.1 hours. Now, did you leave it there? Did you get the final mark? Because we still need to convert it to the nearest whole day. Examiners love putting in these extra little points to check if you are reading the question carefully. So divide it by 24 to work out the number of days, 1.9, so 2 days is our final answer. Would you have got all 3 marks in this question? Give me a follow so you don't miss any other important content like this.